Yes, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Spurs Talk Show. I hope you're all happy and healthy doing the things that you love. It's game day. It's game day. The big game, the big day. Early start for many. Early start. I was supposed to go this morning to the game, but I thought, you know what? I'd rather just stay at home, have a couple of beers. I know what I'm like. I wouldn't end up getting home until Monday. So I thought I'd stay here and I thought I'd enjoy the game with you lot. Tell you what, though, not a massive fan of the 11. I feel like we've been set up not to lose. Following a good performance against Copenhagen. I know Man United's a different beast, but we've got their number. We've had their number for quite a while. When a team that we're playing against happens to have Manchester in front of the name. I mean, that makes any sense, but you know what I mean. We generally turn up, but you have to put the tools out there. You have to use what you've got, and obviously we've got injuries. No Kudus, right? Kudus is out injured. No Kudus, so it is. It makes it a little bit more problematic, but I certainly think we had a lot of chances to be able to do something different. I'll bring up the team sheet in a second. I'm not really a massive fan of seeing Jed Spence. I can understand it a little bit because Mbeumo's a bit terrifying, but I think Destiny Udogie could have handled Mbeumo. Ahmad the other side. Look, Porro's going to have to handle Ahmad. I just think we're set up not to lose. I don't mind that Pape's... In fact, let me get the team up. Let's see what we're doing here. I don't mind that the system is a certain way, but I think that you have to play Odegaard ahead of Richalison. Like, what is Richalison going to offer? Honestly, he's so bad. If you're playing Richalison in the 9 and you're playing Mawani on the 10, on the left, then I'm okay with it. Or I'm okay with Mawani on the left, but I'm not okay with Richalison in the 9. If you're playing Mawani in the 9 and you're playing Richalison on the left, then it should have been Odegaard. It should have been Heisenberg. He's growing and growing and getting better and better with every game, and he plays super well when he has Destiny Udogie. And so for me, and for a lot of people, I think the idea of playing Odegaard and Destiny Udogie was the right choice. And this one we shall see, but I think it's the wrong choice. But apparently, according to Sava, who's doing Sava things this morning, calling everybody who has a different opinion to him childish. He had the audacity to call me childish. Him calling me childish. I mean, what are we doing here? all because I have a different opinion to him on Odegaard. And then because I called him out for it, I said it. He said, what did he say? He said, I said, I think your take is ridiculous. If you're calling me childish, then I'll call you childish. To which he said, but you rate fucking shit players. Go on, fuck off, coming in Billy Big Bollocks. Listen, you know, Geezer has to, like, he's always upset when people are having a crack at him. Recognize other people have got an opinion, and if you call them childish, they're going to come in at you. I'm not someone who gets told that sort of shit to my face by someone that I know, and I'm not going to pop back. A lot of people think that Summer is a victim of these things, but he brings it on himself. If he wants to call me childish and have a crack at me, then I'll have a crack back. How dare the audacity present itself in that regard? Is it 12 o'clock yet? I've just cracked open my first beer, ready to go. I'm always waiting until 12 o'clock. Once it's 12 o'clock, then we can get into it. Then we can get right into it. Let's have a look at the team sheet. And by the way, guys, welcome to the channel. It's going to be a feisty one, a spicy game. I'm excited to see it with you. And let's look at the team. Let's welcome in as the viewers, shall we? Aniconic Arden, what a name that is. Love you, my man. I see you've been in the comments a lot recently on the various uploads and that. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate your attention. Big up, Tony. Big up, Shawnee. The thing I love most is being 100%, mate. 100%. I'm not sure if you can say that word anymore on live streams without getting demonetized. So, but you know what? I've already sworn, haven't I? I've already sworn. F it. Whatever. We're going to go. We're going to do it. Hey, Shawnee. Hope you're good. Hi, Lisa. How are you, miss? I hope you're okay. Listen, I feel like I've made the right decision. I woke up this morning. I was like, shall I go? Shan't I go too late to sell the ticket. Not that my ticket ever gets taken off the exchange anyway. It's like it falls into a black bloody hole. And I decided not to go. But I was like, do you know what? It could be an absolute baller of a game. It could be a brilliant game. If we go at them, then it could be awesome. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like we are. So, to me, I then see the team lineup, and I think that Thomas Frank has set us up not to lose again. He's gone defensive, and that to me is weird. Slip Encore, he says, "Morning, mate. Morning to you, my man. Get on the sauce, mate. I'm drowning with you. I've got 30 seconds, bro. 30 seconds to wait, and then we're going to get on it. We're going to get on it, Mr. Arden. Richie shouldn't be anywhere near that team, but I get it. I don't get it though. I mean, the logic for me, right? Here's the logic. If you want to do the logic, let's work out the logic. If Thomas Frank thinks I have to play Jed Spence because he's the only one of the two that can handle Mbeumo, then on the basis of that, does Odegaard play as well with Jed Spence as he does with Heisenberg? Sorry, as he does with Udogie? And the answer is no. So if the foundation of the argument is I need Jed Spence in today, and also, of course, Odegaard and Udogie played on Tuesday. But that's 4 days ago, right? It's not like they haven't played that much. Odegaard didn't play the week before. Didn't play against Chelsea, I don't think. So you've got are we on 12 o'clock now? Cheers, boys and girls. Let's go for it. First goal always has to be a good one. First goal always has to be a good one. If you are going to play Jed Spence, then I think you can make the argument maybe that Odegaard doesn't play as well with Jed Spence as he does with Udogie. Therefore, is Odegaard going to be as effective? Maybe not. And that's the logic behind it. But Richalison is just awful. He's just awful. He's awful in the 9. He's awful in the 7. He's awful every time he touches the ball. He slows things down. He rolls around on the floor. I mean, Man United going to a back 3. So they still play attractive football. They still get at you. You need to have space for the counter. Man United are going to play at us today. We're going to be able to, if we get the ball back, we're going to need to be able to go. Is Richie the real target man here? Is that what we're doing? Listen, if he ends up scoring or putting in a good shift, I'll say fair play. But to me, I think a lot of people putting Richarlison on the pitch at the same time as when you don't have Kudus either, and you have Johnson. I guess there's the other part of the argument. I'm thinking about it out loud. Without Kudus, is Richie a better target man? Yeah, but you've got Mawani, who is a target man. You need people running off him. To me, look, there is a logic to it, but it's just not the way I would go about it. And that should be okay. We're allowed to have differing opinions, right? We're allowed to have differing opinions, but apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently the only way of seeing the world is through Saba's lens. That's the tea. It's all right. I'm sure we'll get over it. I'm sure we'll be fine tomorrow. We always are. We have these arguments and then we're fine. Adam Horlock, Shorty boy, here we go. What's going on, Adam? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. What's the formation? Let's bring it up, shall we? Sorry, I've been talking without showing it. So here's the home and away teams, right? We've got Vicario, Spence, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro. I don't hate it, but I just think that Destiny Udogie gives us so much more going forward. And he's not as good as Jed Spence defensively. I understand that Mbeumo's a risk. I get it. But I think when you he's not as bad defensively as Jed Spence is bad going forward. I'm not saying either of them are bad at that particular discipline, but on a risk-reward basis, you're playing at home. You're at home. This is the problem that people have with Thomas Frank. Those that have a problem with Thomas Frank, it's because he sets up not to lose. He's focused too much on the opposition rather than what we're doing. Manchester, and then we've got Paulinho and Sarr. I'm okay with that. I think Bentancur's played well the last couple of weeks. But I think that it's okay to see Paulinho and Sarr in there. Maybe Sarr can give us a little bit of leg room, a little bit of legs rather against, Casemiro. He'll be a little bit tired. He's not necessarily got all the legs like he used to. They're playing in the back 3, so you're going to have a little bit more space. It'd be nice for Sarr to exploit it. Xavi Simons is fine. Johnson on the right. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is with Johnson. I'd like to see Tottenham ping the ball a little bit long. Kolo Muani, and now that Richarlison's playing him as well, try and do some flick-ons for Brennan Johnson to run behind. Old school 4-4-2 type tactics. I'd like to see that, but we shall see. But like I just say, like if we get down the left-hand side, who's going to be, if we're doing backdoor Johnson vibes today, if that's what we're going for, right? If Johnson's going to be backdooring, who's going to be whipping the ball in? It's not going to be Jed Spence with his right foot, and it sure as fuck isn't going to be Richalison. So who is it? I mean, is Richalison going to come narrow and Simmons is going to occupy the left-hand side? Is Richalison maybe going to be in the 9 and Kolo Muani going to be on the left-hand side? It will be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see. Let's see what we're saying here. Let me get. Oh, sorry. I'll come back to the United team in just a minute. Let me get rid of the media picture so I can say hello to the people in the chat a little bit more. Big up to the chat. Morning, Sean. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Hello, Simon. How you doing? I haven't seen you for ages, buddy. Good to see you. Richie offers us nothing. Yeah. We've got a super chat from Paul Markey. Big up to you, Paulie. He says, with that useless waste of space Johnson in the team, we haven't a breeze to win. Yeah, I mean, look, like I say, if you're going to use Johnson, you have to use him the way you have to use him, which is either backdoor FC, or flick-ons over the top. But I tell you what, it's going to be difficult to do flick-ons over the top of a back three. Back four, you can get fullbacks that are caught out of position. You can transition, but a back three usually has, an extra man back. Obviously, that's the logic. So it's a little bit more difficult. And then so you go, okay, so let's go back to backdooring it. Okay, so then where's the ball threaded from? It's threaded from the left. Cool. So who's the left footer that's going to whip that ball in? Not Richie. Not Jed Spence. Certainly not Xavi Simmons. He's right-footed all day, every day. So, yeah. I said 2-0 before the game. I said 2-0 before the game started. And now I'm a little... Well, the kudos not being there is a big deal, obviously. Oh, I'm dreading going to have to go on to... If we lose this, I'm dreading going on to never a foul on Monday. It's going to be a nightmare. Richalison, trying not to be frustrated, says, Marshall, big up to you, my man. Didn't you know we play better with 10 men? That's true. That's true. That guy, I'm not going to, yeah, just a bit of fun. Sean, serious question. Could Udogie not play left wing? Richie is awful, man. What do you reckon? Yeah, I do. I mean, he hasn't got too much in the way of output. His crossing is pretty poor generally. He carries the ball very well, doesn't he? But he's not fantastic at sending the ball in. But I certainly think he can do something. Or you can make the argument, listen, this is one of the arguments I've been saying before, talking about it for a long time. I know we haven't had much time to be able to train these things, and I don't really see when we're going to get the chance to train these things. It will be, I don't think we're going to see a back three, unless we go and buy a centre-back in January, which, again, I'm confused by why it is that basically 60% of the links that are out there for Tottenham players are centre-backs, when you've got apparently Dragusin and apparently Kota Takai that apparently are coming back pretty soon, and Ben Davies apparently is coming back pretty soon. And then you've got Vescovic as well. So either there's an intention to sell one or two of those players, if the links that are out there are believed to be true, then we are looking for you can understand a left-footed, left-sided defender, but we're also linked with so many right-footed defenders as well, that I'm not entirely sure of why that logic is there, unless it is to make up, to intend to go to a back three, which I think would work. I genuinely think it would work. I genuinely think people think the back three is a defensive formation, and it isn't. You'll see Manchester United today and Crystal Palace. They play a back three. They are not defensive football teams. So people need to get that idea out of their head. So how you utilize it, and is it a horses for courses? Do you fit your team to your tactic, or do you fit your tactic to your team? Square pegs, square holes, etc. Sean, serious question. Could you not? Oh, we just done that one. So yeah, big up to you, by the way, Futures Bright. I don't think he'll ever be that right. I think he's a left wing back. He's a left wing back. So yeah, he can get forward in that regard. And that's the other part about playing the back three. Pedro Porro would be far better as a right. A lot of people call to see Pedro Porro play as a right winger. You're calling to see Destiny Udogie play as a left winger. Let's start with a wing back role, which is what they were bought from. The teams that they came from were playing. And then they barely played in those positions for Tottenham, because we haven't played a back three very much since either of them have been here. So not only is there that benefit, there's also the benefit of being able to let Christian Romero step up into the 6 and be more of the progressive passer that we currently don't have. unless Tottenham are going to go out there and get a João Gomez or a Locatelli, as I said in yesterday's video. Those sorts of two players are incredible at solving a solution or providing a solution to a major problem in our team. But if you do want to go to a back three, you can let Romero step up and do that. He's better at progressing the ball than anybody in our entire team as a centre-back. Best passing centre-back in the league, in my opinion. I think the stats aren't too far away from proving that. And then on the left-hand side, you've got Micky van der Ven, who we know what he can do with the ball when he breaks the line and carries it. He doesn't have to carry it 70 yards every time and score a worldie to prove the point. He can break the line. He's terrifying when he's running with the ball. And those are the sorts of things that you could repurpose him into doing, either at the left of a back three or as a left back or as a left wing back, maybe in the future. Genuinely could see him do that and do it with absolute consummate ease. The guy is a baller. His size, his power, his pace, his confidence, and his ability to keep the ball under relatively close control and do all that stuff at breakneck speed is different level. But you can't do that in a back four. Like, if he does that in a back four and he gets picked off, like he did against Chelsea, game over. And the margins are that small, right? But he doesn't get picked off against Copenhagen and goes and scores an absolute dream boat goal that will win the Puskas. But you can have the license to do that more if you are in a back three because you have more cover. So to me, for so many reasons, a back three works. Romero can be repositioned, Van der Ven can be repositioned, Udogie can be repositioned, Pedro Porro can be repositioned. All of those four players will likely be able to celebrate their skills and their attributes better in a back three system than they currently probably do in a back four, at least from an offensive perspective, where we are looking and seeing the struggles. Obviously, defensively at the moment, we're not bad. We're a very good team defensively. We've set up a more resilient and rigid and stable in that regard, and that's a great thing. But if we're looking for ways to kind of offer something different with the ball than setting up not to lose, then I think that's a method. But I don't think you're going to see it. I don't think you're going to see it until at least January. But you're also not going to have a lot of time on the training ground because we're doing 2 games a week. So you only get 2 days on the training ground a week because you're playing 2 days, you're traveling 2 days, you're recovering 2 days. You know, really, that's one or 2 days, basically, 1 or 2 sessions on the training ground where you can implement tactics. But you still have to find time to be able to, run the tape on who you're playing, the SWOT analysis, review yesterday's game, prepare for the next game. It's pretty difficult. Big up to you, James. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. If Richalison is in the 10 and Xavi out wide, I will lose it. That's how live score have it. I suggested it. Maybe he'll come narrow so we can do the flick-ons. It's a weird one, but that's a bit of a prediction. That's a bit of a presumption thing. We are all giving it to Richie today. Watch him score a double. I hope he does. Hope he does. Hello, Sean. I feel we will get beaten tonight on our past form. Our past form against United, though, Joe Blogs, is very good, right? We're 4 from 4. 4 from 4. Be interesting to see João Palhinha and Pape Sarr, though. That's an interesting dynamic. I think that might work. I think we might win it. We might find a little bit more space with Pape Sarr. Asked you after the final whistle. Is that how you doing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, same, 100%. Heisenberg, not Heisenberg, Heisenberg, mate, because he can cook, and because it's all about chemistry with that man, relationships, chemical bonding, elements. I'm getting on the drink. Don't worry about that, mate. One thing you never have to worry about with Shawnee boy James is having a beer. 10 missing players for Spurs, 1 for United. The disparity is crazy and likely the reason why United are doing okay. Yeah, they haven't got any injuries. No one's really talking, the media aren't talking about our injuries. They'd rather talk about Arsenal's injuries. Like, how are they doing this when they've got so many injuries? Hello, Einstein. Come and have a look over here. We've got a United fan in the house. Mufti Mukrak. Sounds like a dress down day at school when you get to go to McDonald's. Good to see you, my man. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, Matt Joe. Hope you're okay. When will Porro get a rest? That man is bulletproof. Yeah, everyone's talking about we've got to rest players. No one's talking about Porro needing a rest. It's true. Sometimes people sit there and go, It's not like he's playing as a DM, right, or a centre back where you don't have to run anywhere near as much as a wing back, a full back. You spend all day long doing sprints, all day long, and no one's calling for that man to get any. Well, I mean, people would call for it, but people accept the fact that he's bulletproof until he isn't, and that's a problem. If he goes down injured, we're in trouble. I agree, mate. I hate seeing him in a Spurs shirt. I want him gone ASAP. What's this about? Richalison, yeah. Without Kudus, to not play Udogie and Odeberry is interesting. This is my take, mate. This is my take, because where are we going to create from? And that's why I say, I think that Thomas Frank is focusing too much on how not to lose. I get it, but a draw doesn't mean shit, right? You can win 13 games and lose 25 and have more points than if you go unbeaten and draw every game in a season. You know, we're not going down. It's not, if you're a relegation team, a hard-fought point can mean the hell of a lot at the end of the season. But we're trying to punch up here, and I feel like every time we're playing against a half-decent team, we're setting up not to lose. Without Kudus, where are we supposed to find our creativity now? Where are we supposed to get any creativity? We're at home. I'd understand it if it was away from home a little bit more, but we're at home. And we're playing Richalison on the left, who can't trap a bag of cement. Kolo Muani, and this is if Richalison on the left. If Kolo Muani's up front, how are you going to get the ball to him? How are you going to get the ball to Kolo Muani if you've got Richalison on the left and Brennan Johnson on the right? Where are we supposed to get our width from? Xavi Simons better have the best game ever, but I don't know about that. He's got no one to work with. He's got no one around him to work with today. Without Kudus to not play, yeah. Big up to you, Future's Bright. Big up Super Sticker Train. It has well and truly commenced. We appreciate you very much. Choo to you. Choo to you, buddy. Hope you're okay. Thanks very much indeed. Let me scoot forward to the top of the chat to make sure I'm big up Alex. Big up to you. Big up Sully. Good to see you. You asked for Sarr. You got your wish. When did I ask to see Sarr? When did I ask? You're such a little man child. But why are you here? Why are you here if you don't like me? Go fuck off. I don't mind. You can stay if you want. I don't mind. I don't know who you are. Random person. You haven't got a picture and you haven't even got a name. Yeah. You're just coming in. Donut. I hope we can improve our home form today. Keep up the good work, says Sean Parker. Big up to you, Shawnee. Richarlison always turns up in the big games. He's a big game player. Not, says Joe. Yeah, look, let's have a look at the Man United team. Let's have a little look-see. Let's see what they're doing, shall we? Where's my sticker? Here we go. Sammy Lemons in goal. I think we can get at him from set pieces. I think he's a bit of a flapper, flappy flopper. You've got Luke Shaw on the left. He's gettable at. He can be turned at. If we had someone who could actually drive at him, if we did have Kudus, he'd be someone you could get at. Harry Maguire, dangerous in the air, not fantastic at other things. And De Ligt, resurgence from De Ligt is better, isn't he, under Ruben Amorim playing in the back three? He was so good back in the day when he was at Ajax. And was it Juve he was at as well with De Vrij? De Vrij was at Ajax, wasn't he? De Vrij and De Ligt. Stefan De Vrij, yeah, good player. Mazraoui, danger, but not the player he used to be. Patrick Dorgu, scary. Fernandez, when he wants to be, when he turns it on, he's a good player. I hope he gets sent off. Let's have a little bet, shall we? It's Sava in disguise. Who the guy who didn't like me. Sure, new man child. Yeah. You're more than welcome to stay and watch the man child. Watch me, child, man. Apparently I'm childish. Apparently I am childish. Because I don't know. I dare to have a different opinion. They have such an old midfield, and Bruno isn't good at getting stuck in. If we played Bentancur, we'd have dominated their midfield. Well, but I actually think that the argument is that Pape Sarr possibly can make a little bit more move. I agree with you about the midfield. I think that they are going to be a little bit stale. They are going to be a little bit sort of. And Ahmad and Mbeumo, they're players that generally sort of drift wide. Ahmad usually plays off the right. So like they're playing a sort of, according to this formation, they're playing a double 10, which will be interesting. But I don't think of Mbeumo, as big and strong and fast and all that stuff as he is, I don't think of him as getting back and getting stuck in. So, Sean, you think we're going 2 up top? What, old school 4-4-2? Colo and Richalison? With who? So how's that going to work? I think it will just be a little bit dynamic. I think you'll see Colo spend times up on the left-hand side. I think you'll see Richie spend times in the middle. I think you'll see Simmons drift. I think they've kind of given... That's what we've been seeing in the last few games, isn't it? You've seen a little bit of like, you know, Johnson and Kudus both hanging on the right-hand side. We've seen, you know, Kolo Muani in the last couple of games spend a couple of minutes against Chelsea over on the left-hand side. There's definitely been... Yeah, that won't work at all. Yeah. Yeah, come on, Danny boy. Catch up. Catch up. Against PSG, we did a back 3, didn't we? And that worked. And it worked. Well, you think Palhinha might go into the centre-back role and then just creep up? Palhinha as like a third-man centre-back. If you're going to do that, though, then you don't need Spence, do you? You need Udogie. You don't need Spence. I'm sorry, I don't, it doesn't really understand. The only thing that makes sense to me is that he's basically setting up not to lose, which is where I get my frustration from. 1 second, guys. What about 5-3-2? What, today? Are you guys saying this today? I don't think that's going to happen today. Are we talking about United or are we talking about Tottenham? United are definitely going a 3-4-2-1 or a 3-4-3 with Cunha, Ahmad and Mbeumo just sort of linking at the top, with those two dropping. Like, I think whoever set this up, Footmob or whatever it is on the right-hand side here, I think they've got it right for United. And I think this setup there is basically correct for Tottenham. I just think that you'll see some fluidity. I think you might see moments where, you know, Xavi just drifts. Johnson will probably go a little bit narrow at times. If Johnson just sits on the right wing, then, you know, we're essentially not doing anything, are we? We're not going to create anything today. It's going to be a dogged game. And listen, if I'm right, if I'm right and we lose this game 1-0, if we lose this game 1-0 or 2-0, and we haven't put a dent on them because we've got absolutely no one playing up the top end of the pitch that's got any chemistry at all. I haven't seen Xavi Simons connect with Richalison. I haven't seen Kolo Muani and Xavi look like they've got a little bit, which we're going to need today. We're going to definitely need it. But and if Kolo gets if we can, like, it's only acceptable to play a certain style of football if you win. But even there, you don't know that, but you're making the decision on how you set up the team before you know the outcome. So if you set up the team in a defensive, try not to lose, you know, boring stuff at home against a team that you've beaten in the last 4 times that you played them, and we had a little micro financial win against them in the week with Ratcliffe paying us out 11 million quid. If that's the way you want to go, then you better win. You better win by a set piece. You better win by hook or by crook. And I do actually think that Lemons, whatever his name is, you can get at him because he's like, you know, he's like Hugo Lloris sort of stature, isn't he? He's not a big fella. But that's really it. You haven't seen anyone connect with Micky because he's dog shit. But yeah, he is dog shit. He's absolutely dog shit. This fan base will go mental. Yeah, exactly. If we lose, I think United have 1 injury. Yeah, they haven't got any injuries, and they're playing 1 game a week and all that stuff. So I get it. There's a leveler there. I hear you that there's a leveler there, but you're at home. You're at home. You can't tell you the amount of messages I've had of people going, "What the fuck is that? What is that team?" 1 second, guys. Let me just have a quick look at something. So Sabra and I are friends again. He just messaged. It's all good. It's all good. United are not playing bad. No, I know they're not. I know they're playing well. They're playing well. Listen, we broke the international curse, mate. We broke the international curse. I said 2-0 before the game started on the suggestion that there was on the presumption that You know what? That beer's not going down as nicely as I thought. I need a little different. Mix it up. Let's go for a. Today, lads, we're drinking Sipsmith, just one, light gin and tonic. Just a little cheeky one to get us rustled up. 5 minutes to go, boys and girls. 5 minutes to go. Stick your predicciones in. 6 minutes, says Anaconic. I'm streaming this off of IPTV thing, so I might be like 30 seconds or 40 seconds or whatever behind the real time. So if you guys can press pause on your TV if you're watching it on TV and sync up with me, that would be awesome. And please, no spoilers. I am excited. Short on the posh stuff. Short on the impact stuff, mate. I'm about impact over experience. You know? Impact over experience. What are we saying here? How about Sarr as the 10 and Xavi deeper? Yeah, is he going to get... Listen, I think that Xavi... Yeah, listen, if Bruno can play in the 8, Bruno's not strong, is he? He's adapted to the physicality of the league. He's classy. If Bruno can play deeper, I don't see why Xavi Simons can't. I don't think he's there yet. Anaconic makes his own moonshine. 70%. Isn't that like methylated spirits? What do you mix it or do you drink it as a shot? And what is it? Please give me some more information. How do you make? What's the vegetable or the fruit or whatever that you're fermenting to get that? That is absolutely insane, Arden. That's absolutely insane. You know, that is the real Arden stuff. Arden liquor. Big up, Lisa. Caught the replay last night of conspiracies. Good stuff. Aliens. It's always aliens. It's always aliens. You know what? I love Nikos. I love Nikos. I do. But he's not interested in the alien stuff because he doesn't believe that there's any access to the planet from what's out there. Because he thinks we live under a firmament. And listen, I don't know. I'm not married to the ball earth. I'm not married to any kind of science or whatever. But because he thinks that we're under a firmament and no one's getting in and no one's getting out, then when I sort of suggest aliens are the answer to things that are a bit weird, he sort of doesn't jump on the wavelength, doesn't jump on the conversation as much. You know, he's a little bit more dismissive of the alien stories. But what are we doing it? Sugar and yeast mixed with ginger ale. Yeah, but you add sugar and yeast, or it's just sugar and yeast with ginger ale that you let ferment? Aren't you supposed to like? I don't know, like take a plum or something and let it go off? Isn't that how it works? I don't know how it works. Surprisingly, despite the fact that, you know, most of my money goes on things like that, I don't know the process of making your own booze. Maybe I could save a fortune if I figured it out. My dad makes plum brandy. We call it rakija. They go to spirit in this former, the go-to spirit in the former Yugoslavia. There you go. There you go. Ferment derives from biblical texts bias. Yeah, Nikos isn't having the alien stuff. Nikos isn't having the alien stuff. The commentator has said that Richie is playing on the left-hand side. All right, let me make sure I'm ready to go with the score count. I'll do that when we kick off. Okay, we're ready to go. Let me just check. Yeah, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Okay, I am going to be about maybe 45 seconds behind the real time, guys. So if you are going to stay and watch, and I appreciate it if you do, then let's all sync up. Let's all synky. In Oz, we have a drink called Cock Sucking Cowboy. Sounds a little bit Brokeback Mountain, that, doesn't it? Mark Lambert. Gee whiz. I knew a man called Mark Lambert in Australia when I lived out there. He was a good guy. Very good salesman. It's very good. He used to have this. I used to go on sales calls with him, like to help him out on complex stuff. And he always had this this thing. He'd walk into someone's office and he'd look around the room. I'd always see him doing it. And he would pick, like, he'd look at whether the guy had a picture of his family on the desk or a picture of a sports team or an Aussie rules football or a picture of a travel, something that he could garner something about the guy's personality. And then he would like bring that shit into his pitch. I was always very impressed with the way he would just like off the cuff, like figure out a way to say things that would resonate with the product or whatever it was that we were selling, with the person who gave that kind of thing away about his personality by the things that were important to him in his office. Very impressive. Right, I think they're doing a... we better stay silent. Give us a second, guys. There's a bit of respect going on here. Come on, Spurs. Let's go, Tottenham. Big up to all the fallen. Unbelievable. Impeccably observed as well, from what I can tell. Impeccably observed. 100% music realm. 100%. Always got to take the time to say thank you. Bear with 1 second, guys. All right. Respect to the crowd. Are we off and running? Not quite. I'm a couple of seconds behind, guys. Obviously, I'm streaming this, so as soon as we get going, you'll see my scoreboard and we can get on with the game. And we're off. Come on, the Spurs. Let's go. Ugh. Muani. Casemiro. Chance for Xavi here. Xavi shots. Shoots from distance. It's blocked. Free kick to United. Richarlison's first contribution is to give away a free kick. Well done, Richie. Slow the game down. Roll around on the floor. Nothing to see here. I think we're out hooked up, about synced up. Oh, it's a corner kick. Sammy Lemon's had an absolute mare. What's happened there? He's let the ball go completely through him. He's taken his eye off the ball. Oh, wowzers. Oh, no, not the train. Just put the stream on. Here we go. 1 minute and 7 on the clock. Let's go, Tottenham. Let's go, Tottenham. Pedro Porro. All the boys at the back post, as usual. Romero trying to get on board Sammy Lemons. Good to see. Try and make it a little bit awkward. The ref's already blowing the whistle. He's having a word. Who's he having a word with? He's saying, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Who's he having a talk with already about the pushing? Coming in, Tottenham. Let's go. Here comes the corner. Porro. Right at the back post. Well over the top. No chance. Kolo Muani can get on the back of that. Too hard. see what we're doing here. Here comes Sammy Lemons. Boshes it forward. Go on, Richie. Nice takedown from Kolo Muani. Brennan Johnson, under pressure. Gives the ball away. Casemiro. That's a nice little 1-2. Kolo Muani picks them off. Tottenham trying to do the press. Bit of a heavy challenge there. Nice, decent press, though, early doors. Nice, decent press. Sammy Lemons going long. It's not a bad little start. We've had the ball. We're fighting hard. Not unimpressed. That'll do. Throw into United, though. Nothing to cheer about. But a little bit of energy was good to see. Here's Udogie. Oh, no, ref, what are we doing here? That's not a free kick. The shoulder barge, mate. If there are any spoilers, by the way, then I'll give any spoilers a timeout. In fact, if there's any mods doing it, you've got my permission. If people are Destiny, if you're watching it with me, mate, appreciate you. If anyone, if someone says goal or whatever, and then there was they say it too early, then give them a timeout. Don't block them. Just give them a 5-minute block. Here's Mazraoui. Looks inside to Casemiro. Ball get whipped across to the left-hand side. Patrick Dorgu. Well picked off. Pedro Porro, nice 1-2. Feed Xavi. Oh, it's just picked off. Go on, Richie. No, Sammy Lemons on that one. Richie slow off the mark again. Why are we talking about Onana in the chat? Are you live on Spotify? Can you do lives? Can you do lives on Spotify? I don't know if you can you? If you can, we'll figure it out. Whip the ball in. Easy for Micky van der Ven, offside anyway. 4.5, 5 minutes gone. I miss Onana. Listen, I think that Sammy Lemons is just as I went when they signed him. I was like, is this the same Lemons that I remember? And I went and ran him through the Y-Scout, and it was. And Sammy Lemons has got a horrendous stream of mistakes in the past. So if they were looking for more of a pair of safe hands, like a really good shot stopper that's less calamity prone, then he wasn't the guy. He's better with the ball at his feet, but maybe not after what you saw. It slipped under his foot, didn't it? Let's go, Vic. Trying to draw them out. Micky van der Ven. Long ball forward to Richie. Nice ball. And then Jed Spence whops it forward into no man's land. Terrible. I think we're winning this midfield battle at the moment, though. I think we're pressing hard and working hard. Just got to keep to our structure. Well done, Jedley. No. Unlucky. That'll do. That'll do. Wins the ball. Go on. Oh, Xavi beats his man. Nice, Xavi. Get out of the way, Richie. Fuck's sake. Let's go. Let's go, Pape. Richie's just fucking like a bull in a china shop. Get out the fucking way, Richie. Out of the way, mate. And here comes Bruno. United have got a bit of space here. Up steps Romero for the smash. Still falls to Manchester United. Come through. Chance for United. Puts it across. Oh, where is Vicario going? Wow. Boom. Oh, he's offside anyway. Nice work from Man United, though, there. Nice work. That kind of all started with Xavi doing some really good things and then falls over. Romero comes out to try to smash. Yeah, he's offside. Oh, is he offside? I don't think he is offside, you know. I don't think he is, but he does brilliantly to pull it across. But Vicario's come out expecting the shot, and it's not there. Doesn't happen. Yeah, we're a little bit kind of all over the place, aren't we? Just put a tenner for Johnson to score first goal, 10-1. That's not bad odds. It's not bad odds at all. It's a shame there. Xavi Simons does really well to beat the first man, and then he runs, but he's got Richie just like running in front of him. Like he's not a fucking linebacker that's supposed to block. What are we doing here? Here comes Colo into Pedro Porro. Oh, Pedro Porro just overruns it just slightly. Oh, sorry, it's Johnson. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, I thought it was Porro. Just slightly overruns it. Nice work though. Nice work from Johnson. Colo does really well, puts it through. First touch is lovely. Second touch is just too heavy from Johnson. Never mind. Not bad. Not bad. I'm trying to have a look around and see how many empty seats. There are quite a few empty seats I can see still at the stadium. Not too many, but there's pockets of empty seats. Mine is being one of them. Mine is one of them for sure. Oh, well done. Well done, Chavy. Keeps that ball on. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Should have got to Specsavers. You almost got your $100 then, mate. Almost got your 100 quid. If Johnson doesn't touch it so heavy, could have been laughing. I love it when those sorts of bets happen. When you're halfway through a game and you reckon, oh, I think someone's going to score. I think this is going to happen now. And you put the bet on, and then but even before you've even seen the bet place receipt, it's already gone to the one section. Because it happens immediately. It's always good. Always good times. Let's go, Richie. Press, Johnson. You've got to press there, mate. Come on. And you, Pedro. You've got to press together, boys. You've got to press together. Otherwise, you're going to get caught out. Casemiro. Deep to Mbumo. Paulinho on the shove. Here's De Ligt. Looking forward. Oh, Tottenham pressing well here. Unlucky. Unlucky. Not bad. I don't think the ref likes Mwamba. Who's Mwamba? Oh, Cunha's a big fella, isn't he? He's bigger than you imagine. I always used to think that Cunha was like, you know, a smaller than what he is, but he's actually quite stocky. Well, a bit of a sort of boring first 10 minutes. Not a lot to talk about, but we know we're still in and amongst it. Here's Micky. Costa Rombom. Yeah, Paulinho's dropping into a back three at times there. Look, you can see it. Paulinho's playing almost as the right-sided centre-back. Johnson tries to win the header. Here's Pape Sarr. Come on, Daddy Longlegs. What are we doing? Move for him. United not doing the press. United happy to let us have it. Interesting. Interesting tactic. No press from United. Tottenham trying the press. Watch out for that in the second half. If we're pressing a lot in the first half, we might get a little bit leggy, especially as we have no real options on the bench. In fact, doesn't our bench have... does this have the bench on it? No, it doesn't have the bench on it, does it? Where's the... here we go. Our bench is... Our bench is pretty weak, isn't it? We've got no one on the bench. Where's the... Here we go. Our bench is Kinsky, Danso, Tel, Udogie, Odebear, Bentancur, Scarlett, Akamrich, and Roswell, who definitely should have used the number 51 on his shirt. What's happened there? Colo's been taken out. It's been flattened. Give the guy a yellow card. Marshall, why aren't you a mod, mate? I'll make you a mod. I don't have very many mods. Come on, Colo. Wakey, wakey. There's Kudus. Not available for today at all. Hope he's back for next week. Or 2 weeks' time. Thomas Frank could do with a little bit of his eye bags sucked out, didn't he? A little bit of cosmetic surgery. Oh, come on now. Giving the ball away there. For fuck's sake, that's sloppy. Sloppy. Yeah, proper stink fest of a football game, isn't it? It's not exactly end to end. Luke Shaw whips it forward. Easy peasy from Mbeumo. Ref was about to give that as a free kick because Mbeumo ran into Polinia. Ridiculous. He was looking to give he had his whistle in his mouth then to give it. All over the top. Romero, easy peasy. Let's come on. Let's make a move now. Let's do something. It's a bit boring. There's Jed Spence looking for Polinia. Polinia under pressure, getting pressured by Fernandez. No free kick. Free kick. Shut up, Fernandez. Shut up, Bruno, you little rat. Let's go, Xavi. Bit of space. Find him. Lovely little ball. Brennan. Overlap by Pedro Porro. Help him, Pedro. He finally goes back inside. Finds Xavi. But United have got their block back in. 5 and a 4. Too easy. Too easy. Let's push up slowly then. Let's move it round. Walk the ball up. Walk the ball up. Nice from Richalison. Nice making himself available. Ref! That's got to be a free kick. Well done, Richie. Not bad. Try and find Jed Spence. Let's go, Jedley. Here's Pape Sarr. Pedro Porro whips the ball in. Oh, it's not a bad area, and Lemons comes flapping. Colin Mawani at the back post picks it up. Go on, Jedley. Oh, you got to whip that. You got to whip that then. Whip it in. Johnson's angry. He wasn't. Go on, make a move for him. Oh, we're doing horseshoe football. It's horseshoe football, guys. That's okay, though. Bit of possession, not bad. Nice pass from Polinia. Johnson's back on the outside. Ball goes over the top. Nothing doing. Out he comes. Tottenham recover it. Let's go Romero on the halfway line. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Levy gone, nothing to chant. That's our ball, ref. That's our ball, ref. Come on, Tottenham. Johnson's really angry with Jed Spence for not crossing that ball in. He's still having a crack at him. Fucking hell. Johnson, the cheek of it. Oh, nice football there. Let's go, Xavi. A little bit of space. Got to make a move for him. Johnson, you've got to do something, mate. Whip the ball in. He does. Richie. Oh, it's a free header. He missed it. Oh, Richie, you missed the free header. How did you miss that? It's a lovely ball. Oh, he just needs a touch as well. He's hit his shoulder. His confidence is going down the hill, isn't it? He's not up for it. Yeah, the difference being anaconic is we've had 72% possession in the last 5 minutes. The difference being, though, that United aren't pressing us. United aren't pressing us. Chelsea pressed us like orange juice. Win that. That's not a free kick. Win that. Let's go. Let's go. Whips it, Richie. Oh, well defended by De Ligt. Chance for Pape Sarr to shoot, and it's 3 points. Smashed it over the bar. Not bad, though. Not bad. The press is working. United don't like the press. United aren't really up for this at the moment. United don't look that good. They don't look good. I mean, we don't look great. We don't look great, I'll be honest. His beak could have taken that. Yeah, we don't look very good. I can see my seat empty. I can see it. Good. I've always wondered If I put my seat up on the exchange and it doesn't sell, is there any chance at all that there's a conspiracy that they're still selling the seats? Oh, well done. Oh, Chavy's coming into his own here. Come on, Chav, get there. Oh, just a little bit over here. Unlucky. Been an awful game. Absolutely shocking. I'll tell you what, Chavy's getting better. Chavy's growing in confidence. You've got to keep him on the pitch, though. You've got to let him finish a game for once. Let's win that. Win that. Well done, Polinia. 20 minutes in, 18 and a half minutes in. I'll tell you what, both teams look bang average, but Tottenham looked slightly less bang average than United. I'm surprised that United haven't pressed us more. Surely they saw that the way to really ruffle Tottenham at home is to press them like Chelsea did. We couldn't get on the ball against Chelsea. United are letting us have the ball. It's interesting. But we're working harder, and without that many options on the bench, you feel like you probably need a goal in the first half to have something to protect, because in the second half, United will have fresher legs. They also haven't pressed, so they won't be as tired, and they have options, a lot more options. So, you know, as the game goes on, you probably imagine that United will get more into it if it stays 0-0 and it progresses, right? I think you have to take advantage of doing this. You have to, like, strike whilst the iron is hot, so to speak. Because the iron doesn't stay hot forever. I was supposed to be going to the game, Ulrika. I was supposed to be. Then I woke up this morning and thought, you know, you're not making a lot of money off of YouTube right now. Like YouTube's like ad spend, CPR, RPM, CPM stuff. It's all down because the economy's in the pits, and most companies don't want to advertise anymore and all that shit. So it's just like whenever I go to Tottenham, it's a really expensive day. You know, it's like 30 quid on the train or 30 quid in petrol, whatever. And then 30 quid in parking. And then I probably go and have like 10 pints, something to eat, you know, whatever else. I mean, I end up getting home and I feel like shit the next day. I always catch a bug, always get sick. Like my immune system must be really poor because I always feel like dog shit after going to Tottenham. And I'm like 200 notes lighter. And it's like, can't really justify it right now. But then, you know what? I'm putting my ticket up on the fucking exchange and it never sells, ever. And my seat's a good seat. You know, South Stand. So I don't know. Chavy's doing well. I like Chavy. He's I hope that Thomas Frank's had like a word with him and gone, look, we want to build this team around you, bro. So play with confidence. Play your game. But then if he keeps subbing him off every game, that every time something doesn't work, usual dickheads on here slagging the team off after 10 minutes. I haven't seen anyone slagging the team off. Just saying it's a boring game of football. It is a boring game of football. Can you set how low that you will accept for the ticket? No, you can't do that. No, yeah, that would be actually quite a clever thing, wouldn't it? You know, allow it to be set by the person, not by. Oh no, here comes United. They're through. Cunha, chance. Oh, it's taking a deflection by Pape Sarr. Good defending, Sarr. Cunha there broke through Tottenham back line. Nice little play. Romero gets spun. It hits his hand. Not a handball, but Cunha carries on going through. He probably could have played someone in there. Who's that come off? Was that come off Pape Sarr? Tell you what, Romero's playing them all on side, though. Yeah, it was. It was Pape Sarr. Well done, Pape Sarr. Actually, Ulrika, I'm on the G&T with you, girl. So dry your bits. Dry your bits. Corner kick. Rid of it, Micky. Oh, there's a call for a handball there. There's a call for a handball there, which says it's hit Richie's hand. That's going to be VAR'd. I think it might maybe have hit his foot and then bounced off his foot onto his hand, which I think the rule means that's not a yellow, not a handball then. As Harry Maguire puts it wide. Udogie with the whip in. Romero gets rid of it out for a corner kick. Come on, Tottenham. Pay attention now. Romero's angry about something. As dry as my gin. I'm on the G&T too. And my bits are definitely dry. It's midnight here. Is G&T still acceptable? It's more acceptable at midnight, mate. More acceptable. What are we doing? Is it midnight now, is it? 11:54 p.m. Is that because of the daylight savings changing, isn't it? It used to be 9 hours and then it goes to like 11 hours, doesn't it, for the winter months? Do you prefer it when it's 9 hours difference, Ulrika? Or do you prefer it when it's... Because I guess the 8 p.m. kickoffs... Oh, you'd prefer it... If there's an 8 p.m. kickoff, then that's 7 a.m. for you now, isn't it? Whereas it would have been 5 a.m. before, which would suck. But for the early games like this, when it happens rarely, you're up late. Even Stevens' game, not a lot to write home about. Really, I think Tottenham are winning the midfield battle. I think Palhinha's doing a very good job. I think United aren't pressing us at all. Or maybe they're going to go into a different phase now. They're starting to press. They're looking like they're pressing from the front. They're putting pressure on Vicario. Pedro Porro is looking for an out. Does he find one? No, he doesn't. He hits it into Mbeumo, who's holding him off well. Here's Harry Maguire down the left-hand side. He does well, Harry Maguire. He ends up going out for a corner kick, for a goal kick even. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Marco. 100%, mate. Please tell me, Sean, why is Richalison being picked? I tried to figure that one out myself, mate, before the game started. I think it's... I think it probably was a mistake. I don't think he has anything, but I think you can make the argument that, you know, if you wanted to sort of go a bit more direct, then without Kudus, you need some sort of target man. But we're not going direct at all. We're trying to play it up to it. We're trying to play it around the back. So on that basis, I think Udogie should be on the pitch. You know, I was open-minded to trying to figure out why. Palhinha tries to whip the ball into... Richarlison's gone into the 9 right now, and Kolo Muani's gone off to the left-hand side. So they've done a little bit of swapsies. Swapsies! This is a game of chess, isn't it? So glad I didn't go. Press him hard. Well done, Jed. Let that go out for touch. Yeah, that's out. That's out, ref. How's that not out? Here's Ahmad. Put the ball in. Well done. Well done. Well done, Tottenham. Let's go. Xavi, got to be quicker than that, Chav. Oh, well played. Well played, Richie. Well played, Richie. Go on, Xavi. Go yourself, son. Draw a free kick. Oh, well done. Well done. Let's go. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down. But look at Benson. Look at Palhinha and Pape Sarr. Look at them. Neither of them are moving forward. Like, neither of them are moving forward. That's the problem that I have with the midfield setup. Look how close the two of them are to each other. They're all behind the ball. That's the problem I have. Go on, Jedley. Go on, Jedley. Oh, what's a good ball in? What were you doing, Richie? There was no movement. There was no anticipation. Richie, you've got to be a little bit more direct there, mate. You've got to, like, presume that the player's going to do something, and just in case he does, then you've got a chance. But you were just walking around the penalty area, penalty spot. You've got to do something better than that, in my opinion. But I don't like that. When Xavi Simons goes on that mazy run to nowhere because there's no one in front of him, he turns around. They manage to get the ball back, and then Palhinha and Sarr and Porro were all like just standing behind the ball. One of you has to go. You're at home. One of you has to go. Ball to the back post. That's getting a little bit predictable as well, that whole back post ball. Here come United on the counter. Oh, Jedley King's made a mistake to cover it. Oh, Jedley King's been fucked over by Ahmad. Smashing Pedro. Got to do better. Oh, it's Johnson. You've got to do better than that, though, Jedley. Come on, mate. Misreading the flight of the ball. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And Mbeumo just sends it long. And Johnson... Jedley's just misread it twice. Twice he's missed it. Johnson clears it up. Wouldn't say it's been... Well, look, Jedley King's doing a bit on the left-hand side, trying to get forward. But like I say, Richarlison's got to sort of try and make a bit more of an effort. Assume something might break. Here's Fernandez with the corner kick. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get rid of this now. Oh, De Ligt and Johnson are having a tussle. De Ligt's making out like it's someone else's fault. They're having another corner now. Another chat with the captains. Who got booked? Johnson gets booked. Johnson looks like that kid in the car, that kid meme with the funny little weird confused face. Rid of it. Well done. Brennan Johnson right back. Flicks it in to Fernandez. Fernandez pushes back towards Dorgu, I think that was. Oh no. Was that Ahmad? Yeah, it was. It's weird. It's Brennan Johnson, too long. Goes out for a corner kick. I'm giving this a 2 out of 10 for as exciting as watching paint dry. Ulrika, big up to you, Super Sticker Train. Let's go. Let's pick you up. You dried your bits? Has she dried her bits? Chew to you, Ulrika. Chew to you. Get the G&T going. Appreciate you very much indeed, miss. Thank you. I'd love to know your real name. I bet it's like Jack Smith. A 55-year-old man with a beard. Let's go, Richie. Let's roll over the top. That's fucking shit. Fucking shit. Chelsea fan here. Oh, Celtic fan here. Big up to you, Dave. Big up, Davey boy. I don't have a Scottish team. I probably would go with Celtic. I probably would, yeah. Although, to be honest, I know that's probably going to offend you, Dave, but I quite like the idea of Hearts mixing it up a little bit. I think probably the reason why I don't watch too much of Scottish football is because it's always been, 2 teams for so long. And I quite like the idea that a third team can come into it, But I don't really have a favourite or anything. Ulrika's a Dundee United girl. Big up to you. No strategy for getting the ball forward. Yeah, this is it, mate. Like, when we get the ball in decent positions, like Xavi's driving forward and he's got 6 men chasing after him. Unless you're Micky van der Ven, you're going to get caught. But there's no one in front. Oh, that's a nice play there. Great ball from Patrick Dorgu. Fernandez finds Cunha. Cunha looks up, whips the ball to the back post. Pape Sarr does nice. Let's go. Oh, we done there. Handball. We just given it. Micky van der Ven's giving it away. Cross comes into Mbeumo. Rid of it. Jedley King. Well done, Jedders. Well done. Here's Fernandez on the edge of the area, though. Here's Ahmad. Whips the ball back post towards Mbeumo. And it's 1-0. Fuck's sake. Oh, no. Ah. 1-0. Yeah, that's rubbish, mate. Rubbish. You have to throw more caution. You have to throw more caution to the wind. You can't sit there and have the ball on the centre circle and have everybody behind the ball apart from your winger. And you're 9. Is that a handball, though? Is that a handball? Gets whipped back in by Ahmad to the back post. Pedro Porro left against Mbeumo. It's night and day. Appalling marking from Pedro Porro, by the way. Appalling marking from Pedro Porro, but he's let him go. He's let him slip off him. That's such an easy tactic. Stick it to the back post. You've got Pedro Porro and you've got Brennan Johnson, neither of whom are known. I want to see that handball though. It looked like Micky van der Ven smashes it into Bruno's hand. Yeah, we don't come back in games, by the way. When we go down, we don't get anything more. I think we've got 2 draws. I think Brighton was one, and Wolves. Brighton and Wolves were the only time we've gone down in the game and then come back. But we're not playing to win. We're setting up not to lose. The midfield is all over the... Oh, I'm so fucking frustrated. I think that was a handball. I don't know whether he could have done anything about... Oh, no. Oh, that's a yellow card for Romero all day long. Starting to get erratic now. The Ange cult can't wait for this loss. Mate, I'm not part of any cult. I'm not married to... I didn't want Ange. I wasn't... I was okay with Thomas Frank. I am okay with Thomas Frank. He needs time. But he also needs to recognise that you're setting up in a way, and the team tactic is like it's so defensive. You just saw it. You saw it. It was all there for everyone to see when Xavi Simons is on the centre circle with the ball, and neither Polinia nor Pape Sarr were moving past it. They are told to stay back, to sit behind Xavi Simons. Otherwise, one of them would have taken it upon themselves to move for them. That to me is just not okay at home. It's not okay. Ref, he's poking him in the face, mate. What are we doing here? Right, the gin's down. I'm back on the beer. Oh, yeah, change the score. Fuck's sake. Fuck the score. Fuck United. Oh, well done, Romero. Well done. Let's go now. Now move it. Now move it. You're being pressed. Now you've broken the press. Now go. You've been... Oh, this is what you do. You can't do that there, Micky. This is what I'm talking about. You can't do that with a back four. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying Micky van der Ven, amazing. Amazing at doing that. But if you get picked off in a back four, you can't do it. You don't get away with it. Not rocket science. You can't be doing that, Micky, in that situation. That was so fortunate that we weren't punished then. Then you're 2-0 down and it's game over. Kolo Muani's touched the ball 7 times. Richarlison's touched the ball 10 times. Johnson's touched the ball 10 times. Sammy Lemons has touched the ball fewer times. More times than those 3. Let's go. Come on. We've got a little cheeky throw in here. No Kevin Danso, though. Can Pedro Porro launch it? No, he can't. We've seen this before, haven't we? While we're doing this long ball thing, Pedro Porro can throw the ball to the edge of the penalty area. That's about it. But we're going to chew up 50 seconds pretending like it's a long ball coming. Porro's wound up. Pathetic. Here we go again. 60 seconds for a fucking throw-in. They've got to get this under control. It's ridiculous on both sides. It's ridiculous. An 8-second goalkeeper rule, but like a 2-minute throw-in rule. What are we doing here? It's so annoying. The game is fucking gone. Win that, Jedley. Nice. Let's go, Kolo. Let's go, Xavi. Go on, take him on, Brett. Oh, for fuck's sake. Brennan Johnson's never going to beat Patrick Dorgu. He got some sort of confidence from beating that fella Lopez against Copenhagen because that guy's about 37 fucking years old and couldn't move. Dorgu's fast, rapido. You're not going to be able to beat. Brennan Johnson isn't taking on. This is. Who have we got on the bench? I'm trying to think what we can do here. Odebear and Udogie. You've got to go for it in the second half. Like, it's not lose bullshit. It's just drive them up the fucking wall. Look at Pape Sarr and Palhinha. Palhinha's not pushing forward now on the press. The only time they're allowed to move past the halfway line is when there's a press trigger. It's the only time you see Palhinha moving forward over the halfway line is when he's being triggered for a press. Like, what is that? What is that as a strategy? Oh, get up, Richalison, for fuck's sake. Palhinha wins the ball well. Let's go. Free kick. Odebear and Scarlett. Yeah, 100%. I'll give Dane Scarlett a go. Get Dane Scarlett on the pitch. 100%. Why not? Why not? Is Bentancur's on the bench, is he? Oh yeah, Bentancur's on the bench as well. I don't know what he's going to do though, because it's the same. It's the midfield setup. It's the midfield setup. Look where Pape Sarr is right now. Pape Sarr's on the halfway line, behind the ball. Pape Sarr is behind the ball on the halfway line. Pedro Porro is moving into the final third. Palhinha is on the halfway line, and Pape Sarr's on the halfway line. I'm sorry, I don't care how positive you want to be and how you want to bake in the context. The midfield is set up to be miserable. There's no risk in it. I thought we had that. If you don't take a risk, you take a risk or whatever. Pape Sarr all the way back there on the halfway line again. It's a nice pass from him though. Go on, Jedley. Into Richalison, who's completely manhandled by De Ligt, and he goes out for a goal kick. For fuck's sake. Sorry. We just had the ball up in the final third, and he gets passed back, and Pape Sarr is on the halfway line who threads that pass. That should be Micky van der Ven or Romero. We have to throw more caution here. Look, Palhinha wins the ball. Richarlison threads it back. Look where Pape Sarr is. He's on the halfway line. Yeah, I'm not shitting the bed. I'm giving you my thoughts as I'm going through it. Like, I think that the setup is it's just so defensive. Win that, Palhinha. No, he's won it. He's won it. He's gone through. Nah, Romero smashes him. If that was late, then Romero's off, and then we're in a whole world of trouble. Because then you know who's coming off next. Oh, nice little flick from Rishi, but wasn't quite on the right wavelength for Xavi. Let's go now, Jedley. Let's go, Jedley. Jedley to Richie. Richie turns nicely. Finds Jed. Not bad. Not bad. Jedley turns into trouble. He's got two men on him. Somehow he wins the throw-in. Oh, ref! It's a yellow card, mate! It's a yellow card! It's a yellow card! He's just kicked the ball out of his hand, ref! How is Bruno getting away with that shit? How is Bruno getting away with it? The mouthy little ratty prick. I love the fact that Romero went in and gave him a shoulder then. Pick that up, Pape. Let's go. Here's Xavi. Outside to Brennan Johnson, who flops it over the fucking top. Johnson's not having a good mood. He's not in a good mood. I've just seen it. I was looking forward to seeing that back again. It didn't actually hit Bruno in the hand. It hit him in the face. He got squared up in the grid. I hope that stung, you little rat prick. It's a nice finish. And Bumo just drifts backwards. But Pedro Porro and Johnson are just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing there? Win that, Richie. Tell you what, Richie's actually been quite effective. He's not had a stinker. He's not had a stinker, Richie. I don't think he has. I think he's been okay. He's been threading passes quite nicely. His first touch hasn't been horrendous. He's got no final product, obviously. And he missed that header, which was shameful. But he's actually been connecting the dots quite well. Well stepped up there, Romero. Let's go. Come on. 2 minutes before half time. Bit of space for Xavi to run into. Xavi, get up. Let's go. Look at where Pape Sarr is, though. Pape Sarr and Polinia are behind Xavi again. Again. One of them has to go. Go on, Colo. Done well there. Corner. Got to be a corner. Yeah, it is a corner. He's always shit, Ron. He's always shit. I'm not saying he's good, but I'm saying he's like relative to his standards. He's been involved in a few little flicks and tricks and things. He's trash. I absolutely hear you. He's trying. I hear you guys. You know, I think he's fucking useless. You know, I think he's useless. I'm just saying that he's relative to his normal standards. His first touch hasn't been horrendous today. Because usually his first touch is like a trampoline. Yeah, let's see this. Pedro Porro whips the ball in, outswinger. That's the other thing. From that side, we haven't got Kudus, so we don't get the in-swingers from the other side, do we? Another throw in for Pedro Porro. Listen. I'm with you guys. I'm not sitting here. I'm not sitting here saying you're misreading what I'm saying. I'm not sitting here saying Richie's a baller all of a sudden, or he's had a fantastic game. I'm saying relative to his usual trampoline foot, he's actually connected a couple of dots. There's no end product though, and he missed a header. And yeah, he got in the way when Xavi broke through and he was in his way, just running in front of him like a blocker in NFL. Oh, that's just fucking dog shit. What are we doing there? Jed Spence. Come on now. Pape Sarr once again, 20 yards behind possession. Brennan Johnson to Pape Sarr. The advance to the 2-8s. Fucking hell. Where's Polinia? Polinia's playing the 6. Giving the ball away. Fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Win that. Oh, let's go again now. Transition time. See, Richie there connects the dots nicely to Romero. Romero, find the pass. Doesn't find it. Tries to overcomplicates it to Brennan Johnson. Not a bad effort, though. I don't mind it. Go on, Micky. Yeah, you ain't beating Micky, Cunha. What are you doing there, mate? Mathys Tel. Let's go. Let's go. 45 minutes, 1 minute to go. Last play of the game. Long ball towards Brennan Johnson. Nice trait, nice control. Finds Pedro Porro. Chance for a cross to the back post. He sticks it out like an absolute bozo. And that's it. That'll be half time. That'll be half time. Not good. Really not good. Really, really, really not good. Let's move the thing more forward. Yeah. Boring. Needs to change both fullbacks, Lise. How you doing, Lise? Must be early in Mexico, miss. Or you still up from last night? You naughty little thing. Yeah, she was out. She was out. Both wingers and wing-backs are useless as a pair. Yeah, there's no chemistry there, is there? Get Udogie on. Udogie on for Porro. Changes needed, says Prazen. Good to see you. What is the XG? Find out. It can't be much, can it? What am I doing here? Sofa score. Sofa score. Let's have a look, see. 0.07. So let's get this up. Where do I change this to? Yeah. No, not that one. Let's go to this one. .07, 54% possession to 46% possession. 0.07, so marginally higher than the 90th minute, the 90 minutes against Chelsea. Big chances, 1. What was the big chance? Was that Richalison when he missed it? Is that a big chance? I guess so. 3 shots, no shots on target though, right? I don't think. Have we had a shot on target? I don't think so. What's that one? We had a shot here that was blocked from Xavi. We had a shot that was wide from Richie. And we had a shot that was from Pape Sarr that was over the bar, wasn't it? Yeah, over the bar. Fuck's sake. 3 corner kicks to 2, 4 fouls to 2. Passes irrelevant. Tackles even Stevens. It's been an even game. It's been a very even game. 50% in the middle third, 25% and 26%. I mean, 5 dispossessions each. It's basically split, isn't it? 13 ground duels versus 14. They've won more of the aerial duels. Neither team is doing well with their dribbles. We've accessed their final third. Can you see this on the screen? Yeah. We've been in their final third quite a lot. 30 times in their final third. Goals prevented, minus 0.52. So they're suggesting that he should have probably... He had half a chance at saving that, but he would stand still, wasn't he? He didn't get anywhere near it. But honestly, that's just... And Mbeumo just drifting off the back, off Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro should see him drifting over in his peripheral and then move back. But even if he moves back into it, it's Pedro Porro against Mbeumo, a very good, very strong, very tough aerial threat versus a 5'8" right wing back who can't do it. Everything else though is largely there's very little. Look, there's very little between them, right? Very little between them. We're winning the sort of defensive side, but for me, it's this. Let's have a look at this stuff, right? Let's have a look at the lineups. This is me. This is the problem. Well, you can't really see much from it. The average position, though, right? Considering we've had 26% of possession in the final third, for me, I think too many times I've seen Pape Sarr and João Palhinha behind the ball. Behind the ball. You know? Is Xavi Simons' heat map all over the place? I mean, the heat maps are not really worth looking at until you get to the end of the game. Pedro Porro staying very wide. This is a problem now. He's on a yellow card. That's a problem. One more mistake and he's fucked. Why is Vicario? Because he should have got to that. He should have got to it. Yeah, there's just not a lot going on. I mean, it's a terror. That's not going to put the fear of God into anyone. And this guy here hasn't touched the ball barely. How many times has he touched the ball? 12 touches. 12 touches. Kolo Muani, probably our biggest threat going forward. And we're not getting the ball to him. And that's what I said before the game. How are you going to get the ball to him with these guys? Not going to happen. Accurate passes, 10 out of 10. See, I'm not wrong. Usually, his passing is absolutely fucking atrocious. Passing the opposition half, 8 out of 8. You know? Possession lost just once. I'm not saying he's playing well. I'm just saying relative to his usual bozo stuff, he hasn't been that bad, but he doesn't offer anything. Nah, he wasn't passing back, Marshall. He was linking up the dots. Like I'm not trying to. I think people are misinterpreting what I'm saying here. Like I'm not trying to give him undue credit. I'm just saying I expect 0 from him because I think he's fucking toilet. But like he's done okay, like marginally okay. Although I'm just talking about his passing. I'm just talking about the link up. But you have to get Udogie on the pitch. You have to get, for me, Destiny Udogie on the pitch. Yeah. We were great with Udogie and Udogie in the Champions League. We were. Yeah, not that bad. It's still bad. I know. It's just not that bad. I know, Sean, just coping with that performance. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, look, the United fans are in. United fans are in. Is that a Barcelona player? Who's that? Yeah, he's a Barcelona fan. Yeah. Porro and Richie off and gone forever. Wow. Wow, you don't like Porro? I think Porro's doing all right. Trying to be optimistic. Well, I'm not trying to be. Well, I mean, I'm not really optimistic at all, mate. I think it's fucking terrible. I think the setup is terrible. I'm sorry, like I said it beforehand, you're setting up not to lose. The direction clearly is Pape Sarr and Pellegrini are told to sit behind Xavi. What can Xavi do? What can Xavi do when he's got Pedro Porro, who's not really overlapping? You've got Brennan Johnson, who can't beat. Like, Brennan Johnson cannot beat Udogie. No chance Brennan Johnson can beat Udogie. The setup is awful, 100%. The setup is awful. I'm not okay with it at all. But statistically, there is basically nothing in it. There is very little in it on every metric you can look at. We haven't had a shot on target again. You know, there's very little in it. Look, 50% in the middle third, which just shows you how boring the game is. Man United aren't pressing us. What I fear now, of course, is that United are going to have more options off the bench. They're also going to have more legs because they're not pressing us, and we've pressed them more than they have us. So we're going to get a little bit leggy. They haven't played twice a week. They didn't play in midweek. Richarlison's got to take his chance. But for me, you might as well bring on Dane Scarlett. I don't necessarily think that Kolo Muani should go off, though, because I think that Kolo Muani hasn't really done anything yet. It's 15th versus 17th. Should be playing a 4-2-2-2. Yeah, our XG is ridiculous, Ron. It's ridiculous. Boys and girls, I'm just going to bust for a wee quickly because they're going to come back out. I'll be back in 20 seconds. My wees are very short. I've got a bladder problem. Give me 1 sec. Told you I wouldn't be long. 50 of you couldn't wait around, could you? 50 of you had to disappear. You know what? This guy goes for a toilet, then I'm leaving too. No, I'm not pissed. I'm not pissed. Not yet. I will be. I will be, Tarzan. I will be. Once you break the seal, Marshall, once you break the seal, mate, you know how the game works. If you've been around the world as long as I have, and I'm sure you have, Marshall, you know how it works, mate. Once you go, you go. I just went for a wee, Destiny. I went for a wee, mate. Is that okay? What's the judgment? I went for a wee, you know? Anyway, the football's about to restart. I haven't even stopped the clock, have I? Let's get rid of this shit and go back to this bad boy. Share this intent instead. I hope there's some changes. What are we doing here? Let's reset the score. Yeah. What are we saying? No changes at half time. Did random person come back, is he? What's random person saying? You were twerking for Sarr and what happened? When was I twerking for Sarr? When was I twerking for Sarr, by the way? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't mind Sarr. If he's used correctly, I think that Sarr might be able to work in a system because of the midfield. I think we could have won that midfield battle and done a little bit more than we have. But the setup of the team is to not lose. And that's what I have a problem with. You're at home. You're at home. You're at home against a team that we have beaten 4 times out of the last 4 times we played them. You know? Have a little bit of confidence. Stop worrying so much about what other people are doing and start worrying about what you can do to affect them. And I think that Tottenham set up in a way too frequently under Thomas Frank, which is to shore us up. Like the pendulum has swung too far. Again, I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I'm not Frank out. I'm none of those things. I'm just like calling it as I see it. And I think it should be okay to be able to critique, not even criticize, critique and observe and discuss what you're seeing. And I think anyone that is reasonable should be able to sit there and say, last season we were like Bonnie Blue, but this season we've gone towards Mother Teresa. And that is, like, it's okay for a while, but you have to take some risk. You have to throw some caution to the wind. You know, and we haven't done it today. We did it against a weaker Copenhagen, but today we've gone back to like shit yourself FC. And yeah, I know we've got a lot of injuries, and I know things will be easier when you have better players, but it's the setup as well. To make out that these players are incapable of doing anything more than they are, it's disrespectful to their skill levels. Pape Sarr is a box-to-box player, and you are boxing him into the midfield third. You're boxing him in there. You're saying, don't go past Xavi. If Xavi's got the ball on the halfway line, you sit behind him. And Polinia, you sit behind him. When the ball's out on the left-hand side and we've progressed the ball up and we've had a moment or two of horseshoe football, then one of them can go. And it seems it's more frequently Polinia than it is Pape Sarr, which is weird. Don't get me wrong, Polinia scored a few goals, but no one's going to sit there and convince me that Polinia is an attacking midfielder at heart. Like, what are we doing here? It is piss poor, Gary. It is piss poor. Like, and United, by the way, the first 25 minutes of the game, United didn't want anything about this. They didn't want the smoke, but there was no smoke from us. You know? They turned up to a fight with a handbag and a little bit scared about the fact that we might have a knuckle duster, but we didn't. We came with nothing. There's an opportunity. There was an opportunity to do more than we've done in that first half, and that's what I'm offended by, the fear. It's like we are scared of teams. And we just want to concern ourselves with what they're doing. Ashes starts in a couple of weeks, apparently. Good to see it. You said you were going today. I was going to go. And then I got scared. I got scared of the bug. I always seem to get like a novovirus or something when I go there. Richie was better than Sarr, Porro, Spence, Jake, Johnson, and Polinia. Listen, I'm not giving Richie credit. I'm giving him relative credit. Giving him relative credit. Yeah, bit of luck. 100%. Imagine how pissed off I would be. The last 3 or 4 times I've been to... Odobear's on. Come on, the Odo. Heisenbear. Heisenbear is on. Let's go. Let's go, Odo. Who's he come on for? Who did he come on for? He came on for Mawani. Mawani came off. What? What? Shit, this started already. Hang on, I've got to change that again. We're off and running. Everybody in the stadium hasn't gone back to their seats yet. Let's go. Here's Xavi on the right-hand side. Nice little play link up. Back post. Sammy Lemons comes and picks it up. That was too easy. Oh, we're synced up again. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you, Ulrika. I hear you. Mawani's done nothing because he hasn't been given the ball though, Boonverse. That's the problem, mate. Like we're set up to not like. He had like 15 touches because there was absolutely nothing coming into him. Yeah, he hasn't had a good ball. He hasn't had a good game, but that's because there was no. You have to change the setup before you can judge the players in the setup. If you want Mawani to do more, tell the midfielders to have a little bit more risk. You know, But Xavi's all out. Xavi's like moving right, left, centre. He's got all the space in the world. Because Pape and Polinia are more advanced when we don't have the ball than when we do. Well done, Rombom. Let's go. Let's go now. Here's Micky. Pape Sarr gets rid of the ball. Goes to Udogie. Now he hangs back. Drive forward, mate. Give him an option. He's spreading it wide to Romero on the halfway line. Come on then, Rombom. What are we doing? Here's Pedro Porro. Whips the ball into Richie. Oh, he's taken off his foot. Oh, it was offside. It was offside. Richie looks furious. He's in such a bad mood. He's offside. It was taken off his foot anyway by good defending by Harry Maguire. Very good. Yeah, well off. Right. That beer's gone. That gin's gone. Richie wins the ball, does he? Throw into United. Xavi's the most advanced player on the pitch. Oh, they've threaded it nicely down the left-hand side. Here's Patrick Dorgu. Look at Ahmad. Look at Ahmad. Careful, careful, careful. God almighty. All over the place there. Come on, Udogie. Get back. Mbeumo whips it in. Van der Ven clears it. Let's go now, Tottenham. Let's go, Richie. Let's go, Richie. Oh, Richie, you've got to play him through to Xavi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pedro Porro whips the ball to the back post. Nobody there. Fucking rubbish. Has the booing started yet? Has the booing started yet? Oh, Porro's crosses is fucking rubbish. Look at all of our squad, all of our bench. They're all looking at iPads. They're all looking at iPads. There's like more iPads there than there is in an Apple store. What are we doing? Phoned up Covent Garden Apple store. You got any iPads? No, sorry, they're all on loan at Tottenham. It's not helping us though. It looks the part, doesn't it? Looks the part. Don't worry, we've got data. We've got data. How about a team plan? How about a fucking game plan? Need to get Jed Spence. I need to get Udogie on the pitch. With Udogie on the pitch, Udogie can cook. Yeah. I agree. That's the 4. That's the 4 that you need. That is the 4. I still think we're in this. We're banging the game though, because United aren't any good either. It's like 2 really average teams here. Really average teams. Vicario corner kick, goal kick. Richie gets shoved off it by Delict. Pape Sarr on the halfway line again, alongside his mate Polinia. Again. Xavi Simons coming back to the right back position now. Jedley King. We're horseshoeing we're horseshoe football from the halfway line now. This is painful. Painful to watch. Jedley King, terrible first touch. Gets into a good spot. Terrible first touch. Pape Sarr wins it. Xavi Simons to Richie. Richie can't get the ball down, but it falls to Pape Sarr. Pape Sarr is going to obviously look, crosses the ball in to nobody. And out he goes again. Mazraoui gets rid of it. And now Cunha can break. Pape Sarr all over him. Well done, Pape, like a little mosquito. Win the ball back. Well done. Well done, Pedro Porro. Get stuck in there. Ref! Get that, Richie. Oh, ref! Get stuck in, boys. United have got the ball here. It's getting a little bit feisty. Oh, we picked him off. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens every fucking time with Richie. We get a break. We get a break. Polinia gets the break, right? He picks the player off. He looks up. He looks up. And the person that's in front of him is Richalison. So Richalison turns and runs. He threads it into Richalison. And then he tries to poke it past the player, but straight into his legs. And it happens every time. And then it just happens to fall to Xavi, who looks up. And again, it's only Richie as the option. Why the fuck did we leave Richarlison on, by the way? Why did we leave Richarlison on? It makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Let's go, Destiny. Udogie, sorry. Oh, fucking Odebear. Let's go. Let's go, Heisenberg. All right, that'll do. Win it back. Pop it. It's horseshoe, boring football. United are stubborn as a mule here. Whips the ball in to Pape Sarr. Chance for Polinia. It falls. Is it a penalty? No. Destiny. I'm calling Destiny again. What am I doing? Someone's going to say a certain thing about me. It's a mistake. Let's go, Odo. Whips the ball in. Romero. Save. What a save. It's a beautiful flick from Romero. Beautiful flick. Oh, what a save that is. What a flick. What a save. How's he kept that out? Pedro Porro flicks it in again. Who was that? Who crossed that ball? Was it Odebear with the cross, yeah? That's my boy Heisenberg. Get on board the Heisenberg train, people. We're going to celebrate Odebear on this channel. I don't care what other people think. 100%. 100%. Odo. Odo. Come on, Tottenham. We might have a little bit of XG there, guys. We might have a little bit of XG. Yeah, anywhere else. You're right, Bamboozle. Anywhere else. Anywhere else. Is this Pedro Porro territory, or is it too far out? See, I think from this far out, Tottenham need to put up their own wall, because United won't want a wall. United would sit there and go, yeah, it's too far out. If you're going to have a crack anyway, otherwise it's too central. Oh, it's far too far out. Forgive me. Miles out. It's like 35 yards. Forget that. Win that. Oh, Jones. Oh, what a save. Polinia. Unbelievable. Oh, Tottenham are back in this now. We're feisty. We're up for it. We're up for it. We're earning it as well. Let's go. Quick ball. Quick ball. Sammy Lemons, what a save that was again. Double save in 5 minutes. Oh, you've got to be better than that there. Win that ball. Win that second ball. Press. Press now. You've got to press it. Fuck you. Oh, get off. Polinia. Polinia's knocked down. It's a good finish, a good effort. How did Sammy Lemons get that? Cheeky little prick. It's nutmegged Harry Maguire on the way through. It's a good save. We're in this game, though, people. We're in this game. He's a decent shot stopper, but he's got calamity in him as well. There's no Courtois. Come on, Tottenham. Let's go for it. Let's fight. A little bit better since Odebear's come on, by the way. Just saying. Hashtag just saying. My Odebear. Win that. Benjamin Sesko's about to come on. Go on, Richie. Get stuck in. That'll do. Well played. Good press. Good pressure. Good press. Good pressure. Let's go. Benjamin Sesko. Let's go, Sesko. Ah, he's been caught. Been caught there. Casemiro's done well. Launched the ball over the top towards Mbeumo. Got to get across there. Pedro Porro. Overlaps on. Overlaps on. He's going to whip it across. Ooh. No, see, Man United not throwing any caution to the wind either. Wild shot there from whoever that was. Udogie. Mazraoui off. Sesko on. That's interesting. How are they going to squeeze that then? You're going to go to a back four. They're going for it. United want to get a second. We got to push. Have I missed any super chats? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I missed a couple of super chats at half time. My bad. A user says, get Man United to put on Copenhagen kit. Johnson is shit. Yeah, 100%. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, buddy. And Choppy She says, Sean, I don't want to watch this 500 go, mate. Oh, you had $500, did you, on Tottenham to win? Oh, mate. Listen, I'm with you, man. I hope it works out. I don't really bet on Tottenham games. I learnt my lesson a long time ago. Pedro Porro's rolling on the floor. He's been poked in the eye or something. Doing the old knee kick. Ooh. That's a VAR check. Is there a VAR check there at all? Of course there isn't. Am I risk averse? No. I've got enough passion about Tottenham game that I don't need money on the game. I'll certainly put 500 if I had it. I'll certainly put $500 on a different game. How's there not even a VAR on that, by the way? You know there'd be a VAR if it was the other way round. Let's go, Tottenham. Win the ball. Win the ball there. Win the ball there, Palinia. Good man. Good man, turn. Let's go. Oh, it's the final fucking pass every time. Well done, Polina. Well done. Get on that. Yep, that'll do. Oh, it's fucking pinball in the mock. Shut up. Let's go. Let's go now. Look for him. Look for him. Look for him. Lovely ball, Polina. Oh, he's so good. Oh, Richie! For fuck's sake, mate! For fuck's sake! What is that, Richie? Let's go again, Richie. He's offside, is he? For fuck's sake, mate. Oh. How much offside is he? Yeah, well offside. But that previous chance that Richie had, I mean, he threads it through nicely there, but Johnson's already off. But the one 30 seconds before, he underhits it. We're still in this game, though. Still in this game. The setup is not to lose, not to win. Come on, Tottenham. It's an interesting sub from United. I don't know why they would go. Why would they go more attacking? They're 1-0 up, and they decided to bring Sesko on. I'll take Mazraoui off. Mazraoui played well. He was good. He was getting down the right hand side. He was feisty. He was doing bits. Interesting. Might be a mistake from Amorim. Here's Micky van der Ven to Odebeer. Odebeer's going the wrong direction. Let's draw the players out. Let's go. Here's Micky. Micky launches the ball forward towards Richalison. Nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mate. I take it back. Every little plaudit I gave him in the first half, he's shown his other colours in the second half so far. Look at that. Another heavy touch. For fuck's sake, mate. Yeah, get Danso on and stick Van der Ven on the left back situation, or bring Udogie on. We just need some balance. But we're losing the game now, right? We're losing the game, so you take some risk. You're either going to lose 1-0 or you're going to lose 2-0, which is irrelevant at this stage of the season, or you're going to get back in the game. So like the Jed Spence to tackle, yeah, Udogie's coming on. About fucking time too. 65 minutes in. And ball! And ball! Cross came up. Hit Harry Maguire's hand. Oh, fuck off, ref! What are we doing here, mate? What are we doing here? It's hit his hand. Look, there. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. That is a penalty. Nah, it's because it's come off his own. It's come off his chest first. But his arms out there. Come on, Udogie. Let's see what you can do. You see, United are starting to press more now. Might take off Pedro Porro here. Might be taking off Pedro Porro. But Polina more advanced than Pape Sarr once again. Pape Sarr started the season as a 10, by the way, and now he's playing today as the deeper of the two. They're only allowed to drift in. They are only allowed to drift into the box when we've got horseshoe football going on. Never when we're in the creativity stage. Well done, Romero. Good fight. Good fizzle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Brennan Johnson, mate. Get fucked. Get fucked. Fucking trampoline foot as well. Who's coming on? Who's coming off? Pedro Porro's coming off. Have I got a beer? Yeah, I got a beer. Charge the glass. Charge your glasses. Smash the like, guys, by the way, please. If you haven't already. Even if you're not happy with the football, do me a favour, smash the like. Smash the subscribe too. So Jed Spence is now right back. Okay. Okay, let's see what that does. Launches the ball forward towards his hand. It's all over him. Where's the line? I can't see that one. You caught the one earlier, didn't you? Lino, you little prick. 81% possession to Tottenham last 5 minutes. Not doing anything with it. Go on, Richie. Scruff. Oh, well played, Richie. Shoot, Pape. No. Puts it inside to Chubby. Destiny. Here's Pape Sarr, edge of the box. Oh, it's a nice turn inside. Finds Destiny. He cuts inside as well. Do something with it. Oh, he pulls it back. It's good football, though. It's good football. There's just nobody in the right spot. It's going to be pinball because United are putting 8 men behind the ball right now. Tottenham could get something out of this game, but we've got to keep pressing. Throw caution to the wind. Throw caution to the wind. There's 20 minutes left. Got to keep pushing. Let's go. Polina. Pape Sarr still behind Polina. Flicks on from Richie. Corner kick. No, throw in. Destiny coming on is doing a bit of things here. Should have needed a proper pint glass, mate. Mate, I lost all my glasses. Pape Sarr hits the ball to the back post. Jed Spence is there. No, he's not. Can he out muscle? Careful, Jedley. Careful, Jedley against Mbumo. That's okay. That's okay. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better.com. Here's Benjamin Sesko. First touch on the ball. It's amazing how you look at players. I watched Benjamin Sesko like last season. Oh, I think Harry Maguire might have done his hamstring there. He's holding his hammy. Take note, Tottenham. Take note. Put the ball over the top. Stretch it. Stretch it some more. Yeah, his hammy's gone. Stretch that, player. Don't let the ball go out. Don't let the ball go out. Let's get the ball back and let's play it over the top. Don't go down 2-0 now. Don't go down 2-0. Oh! Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, here we go. Maguire's going to sit down now. Where were our centre-backs then, by the way? Just out of curiosity. The only 2 players that were back, Polina was getting back and Jed Spence. Got no idea where Romero was. No idea where Romero was. Oh, yeah, I broke all my glasses. And there was a little bit of collateral damage as well. There was a mistake in the washing machine. And I ended up having butterfingers like Vicario from a corner. And glasses shattered on the floor. And I think Bugsy got a little bit in her paw as well. But we got it out. But there was dramas. There was tears. Bugsy was sad. I was sad. Because I lost my favourite drinking glass. So now, yeah, I'm stuck with beer out of a wine glass. If I put my pinky up, does it make it more appropriate? Or even worse? How'd you get a pint glass in the washing machine? You put it in the plate section. You know the plate section? The bottom. Because I get mostly takeaways as well, geek. So I don't often use the plate section. So the plate section is my pint glass section. Don't worry, mate. I smashed all my glasses up last season, throwing them against the wall every week. Yeah. I mean, listen, it drives you to that, doesn't it? It does drive you to that. Romero keeps stepping in the midfield. Why not play 3 at the back? 100%, Kieran. 100%, mate. 100%. Oh, God. Here we go. They brought on 3 players, Ugarte, Yoro, and Mason Mount. Ugarte hasn't really landed in the Premier League, has he? And what a player he was when he was at PSG and before that when he was in Sporting. What a player he was. But then Premier League's a different beast. Oh, no. Sesko's through. Offside anyway. I need another wee. Sean doesn't clean his own house. You think he washes his own dishes? Do I look like the sort of person who butters his own toast? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't butter my own toast. I don't clean my own glasses. Let's go, and Bumo. Dorgu crosses it. Romero, a little bit lazy clearance there from Romero, and in a bit of trouble. And we're giving away another throw in. Fuck's sake! I have got a girly wee, yeah, Tarzan. It's weird, mate. It's weird. I put my clothes in my dishwasher if I want to. This game is absolutely toilet, isn't it? It's a toilet game of football. It's not a very good advert for the Premier League. I remember Jamie Carragher last season saying, listen, love him or hate him, but Tottenham Hotspur under Ange Postecoglou plays the most entertaining football for a neutral. The games are brilliant. And they were. This is toilet. Toilet football. Xavi's been quiet this half, says Sonny. Yeah. I don't remember Xavi doing much this half, to be honest. I don't know where we go, though. What else have we got on the bench? Dane Scarlett, Bentancur. This is just going to fizzle out to be a 1-0, isn't it? The boos are going to ring her out. The Tel, yeah? Tel was on the bench as well. Oh, it's nice work. It's nice work from Dorgu to find the space. Oh, that's a yellow card. No, it's not a yellow card. It's interesting. Stel was right. Mate, he's going to come after... he thinks he's going to come after me. But, like, I'm fairly in the middle. Like, I'll happily lean... At the moment, I've positioned myself very much in the middle. I haven't got any dogs that I'm defending. I haven't got any corners that I'm sort of settled in. Like Johnny's going to defend Thomas Frank because he has to. Lubo's going to... I don't really know how Lubo feels. But, yeah, I'm more than happy to go in on Thomas Frank because I think the setup is shit. I haven't got an affiliation. People that have got opinions... because they felt like they were very much one-sided on the previous guy, they now have to be very much one-sided on the next guy. I learnt my lesson. Like, now that Daniel Levy's out of the equation, you know, chance. Yeah, Daniel Levy. When I first walked into the Tottenham community and I saw everybody was Levy out, and I was like, well, I don't really know if that's entirely one-sided. So then people like presumed that I was the Levy guy. So then I always had to play that part for content because it has to content. But now that Levy's gone, I have the opportunity to be in the middle and just take swings at the other person every week. You know, when Tottenham play well, I can take a swing at Stel. When Tottenham play shit, I'll take a swing at Johnny, for example. So I feel like I'm a like GMB presenter where I can just go after the politicians that speak every morning, regardless of what side they're on. I can be impartial on the fence and just swing from the fences. Literally swing from the fences. I'll sit on the fence and just either side. I got something to say. It's a good place to be. It's fun. It's fun not having a strong opinion on Thomas Frank. But yeah, this is dog shit. So come Monday night on the Spurs 5, Stel thinks he's going to cook me because I cooked him on Thursday night. But you can't cook me. I'm not like a bit of steak, you know. I'm not a raw egg. There's no cooking of me. Anyway, chance for United. Here's Benjamin Sesko. Nah, he's fucking rubbish, mate. He's rubbish. He's like Richie. He's poor as fuck, bro. He's so bad. No concerns with Sesko. None at all. Here come United, though. Bit of a second wave. 72nd minute. Second win from United. Patrick Dorgu runs it into Jed Spence. Here's Xavi Simons. What are you going to do, Xavi? Look up. Find someone. You've got your boy Odo next to you. Odo's looking... Oh, there's 8 United men, and there's 2 Tottenham people in front of him. Where are you? There's no support. Oh, Xavi's running. There's nobody to help him. There's nobody there. But Xavi, you have to release it faster than that, mate. You have to release it faster than that. Ooh. Spurs booing. Xavi Simons taken off. We booed him. Yeah, fucking stupid. Thomas Frank's not going to win these people over playing this football. Thomas Frank is not going to win anybody over doing this. The booing that's going to come in 12 minutes' time is going to be outrageous. And when I mean outrageous, I don't mean like it's not fair. I mean it's going to be loud unless we turn this around. Here's Pape Sarr. It's behind the player, though. It slows. It's not a good enough pass. Ball comes into Richie. Nobody there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thomas Frank needs a wake-up call, mate. You're at Tottenham Hotspur now, bro. Losing 1-0 to United might have been acceptable at Brentford. It's not at Tottenham. What are we doing? We genuinely don't understand what the fuck we're doing here. Yeah, this is fucking rubbish, mate. This is fucking rubbish. Sorry. There's no defending this. You've got Mathys Tel on the pitch, on the bench. You can give a chance to, begging for a chance to come on. Xavi Simons is our creative option. Now what are we supposed to do? You've got 3 players that want to pass it sideways. Are we literally playing? Are we playing for a 1-0 loss now? And how is Richie still on the fucking pitch, by the way? Well, what is that, Richie? Oh my God, mate! What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Oh, Tel came on, did he? When did he come on? Did I miss that one? Must have missed it because I haven't seen him. Oh, Tel for Johnson. No? Who did Tel come on for? No, Bentancur came on for Xavi, right? Oh, Bentancur came on for... Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad. I was probably looking at the chat at the time. Oh, so they're booing Mathys Tel coming on as much as they are Xavi. I thought it was Xavi for Bentancur. My bad. Richie having a... What's Richie doing there? No idea. What's Richie doing there? Absolutely no idea. So do you think they were booing taking Xavi off, or they're booing bringing Mathys Tel on? Maybe there's an equal measure there. I thought it was just a straight swap Xavi for Bentancur. I'm completely wrong there. It's a nice pass, though. Here we go. Here's United. There's going to be a meltdown. There's going to be a meltdown. I'm not Frank out, but wouldn't be fussed if he left. Yeah, booing Xavi coming off. Yeah. Who would I want as Spurs manager? I don't even know, mate, to be honest, at the moment. I don't even know. You know, you're not going to get... It's going to cost you a fortune. There's no chance he gets sacked, by the way. It's a silly conversation. There's no chance he's getting sacked. I'm not... Go on, Odo. Let's have a go. Go on, Odo Bear. Take the man on. Well done. Well done. Yes! Mathys Tel! Mathys Tel! My man! My man! Woo! Where's all you Tel? I never doubted him. Come on! We got Tel! My boy! That started with Odebear breaking the line, by the way. That move started with Odebear breaking the line. That started with Odebear breaking the line. My chemistry, my Heisenberg falling to Mathys Tel. Time will tell. It's taking a deflection. It's taking a deflection, and the Tel haters are going to say it took a deflection. The Tel haters are going to say it took a deflection. Yeah, here we go. Stel will say it's a deflection. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go get that meme. Going to go get that meme of that Indian geezer who's about to fall off the back of a chair for a bungee jump. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Lies, tell me sweet little lies. Da, 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 da. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh, no, you won't disguise. Da, 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 da. Can't disguise, can't tell me lies. Oh, fucking my boy. Ain't no mud coming this guy's way unless we lose. Fuck it. Here's Bruno. Oh, no, they're through. It's Benjamin Sesko. Oh, what a challenge from Micky van der Ven. What a challenge from Micky van der Ven. Let's go and win it. Let's go and win it. Let's go and win Tottenham. Inspired changes from Thomas Frank. Inspired. Inspired. Go on, Odo. Well done. Oh, let's go. Let's go and win it now. Let's go and win it. Please. Oh, I love it. Corner kick. No, it's a goal kick, for fuck's sake. Sesko's injured. I'm going for a wee. 1 second, boys and girls. What's happened? What happened? What's happened to Romero? What happened? Romero's injured and we're playing with 10 men. We're playing with 10 men. Oh, no. Is Sesko off? Oh, Man United might have to play with 10 men. No, we're okay. Are United finishing with 10 men? Two minutes plus stoppage time. United are down to 10 men. Udogie's been great since he's come on, by the way. Six added minutes. Let's go, Odebear. Cross it. Go cross. Oh! We're playing against 10 men here, guys. Come on now. Go, Odebear. He's taking the man on. He's within. Oh, it's a good chance. Oh. I tell you what. Everybody's in the mud about Odebear. Everybody's in the mud about Odebear. Not everyone's in the mud yet about Mathys Tel. Odebear takes men on. He gets to the byline. He was responsible for that whole play that got Mathys Tel his chance. I love it when I've got some ammunition. I'm coming. I'm firing. What's wrong with my sound? What's wrong? Is it all cutting out all the time? Is my sound cutting out? Yeah, I've got to get a new mic. This microphone or this setup or whatever is shit. It's a really expensive mic, but it just doesn't seem to work. It's better for us when it tops out. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I've got to sort it out. I'm going to get a new mic. It's crazy. Cross comes in. You can hear me in Oz. You've got your gate set too low. Okay. Appreciate that, Matthew. I will change that. Yeah, I've got to sort that out. That's shit. If it cuts out every 2 seconds. Come on, Mathys Tel. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Come on. No, Richie. Richie gets the winner. Is he onside? Is he onside? United fans in the mud. Wow! Wow! Wowee! Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Mathys Tel. Like Odebear with the shot. Oh, Richalison knows exactly what he's doing there. Odebear with the shot. He might have been going top bins anyway. Oh, fucking hell. How are we doing this? We're going second, boys. Boys and girls, I think we go second. Wow, 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 wow. Wowzers. How have we done this? How do I now spin the story about being set up not to lose? I've got to get my brain in gear. Either way, Stell's getting cooked. Stell's getting cooked. Oh, you love a stoppage time winner. If it comes, 2.5 minutes to go. 3.5 minutes. No, 3.5 minutes to go. Get the maths working, Butler. Don't be lazy now. Don't be lazy. Oh, Odebear. Unbelievable from Odebear. Unbelievable from Odebear. My Heisenbear. Sava's in the mud. Sava and everyone that says that Odebear is useless, you're in the mud. And I'm not saying that in jest. I'm saying it in jest, but they are in the mud. They're in the mud. My boys. My Mathys Tel. My Odebear. You're Richie. You can have Richie. But fair play to him. What a goal. Come on now. Come on. Odebear's proven he's a starter. Odebear the legend. I love this, guys. My guy. There we go. Come on now, Tottenham. See it out. In fact, go for another one. Fuck them. Fuck them. Oh, I'm nervous now. Luke Shaw piling forward. Piling forward. Well done, Micky van der Ven. Let's go. Let's go, Tottenham. Come on now. Come on now, Tottenham. Wow, 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 wow. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Yoro's gone to play centre forward. Corner kick. Corner kick. Is it the gate? High pass filter. No, I don't need that. Equaliser, no. De-esser, no. Noise gate. There you go. That should work. Rid of it! Rid of it! Oh, no! Oh, we've gone and fucked it. We've gone and fucked it. What is that? That is absolutely appalling. Who's missed him? Benson Court. They got to look on that, though. Ah, oh, so annoying. It's time for a winner here. There's time for a winner. Hopefully, I've just sorted out that gate problem as well. Come on, Kevin. No, ref, what are you doing, mate? Fuck's sake. I think I've just fixed my microphone, by the way. I think I've just figured it out. Let me know if I'm still cutting out or whatever, but... Oh! I think a draw is probably the fair result, to be honest. I don't think either team were particularly very good. They're down to 10 men. I feel like a draw is a fair result. If I'm honest, it was 85 minutes of absolute dreary, dross, shit football. 85 minutes of dreary shit football. 10 minutes of 10 minutes of excitement. Why can't both teams play a bit more like that for the other rest of the game? Oh, why couldn't we hang on, man? Why couldn't we hang on? So annoying. So annoying. Yeah, I'm not happy. Vicario back to his old self. Flappy, flippy bollocks. Corner kick. No confidence today. Should have done better with their first goal. Should definitely have done better with their second goal. We were absolutely toilet for the vast majority of that game. Didn't like the setup for the way we went about it. We set up not to lose. Thomas Frank's probably going to say it was really good. Thomas Frank's going to be happy because he's still in Brentford mind. He's in a Brentford mindset. You know? He's in a Brentford mindset. The changes that we made, we should have made a lot sooner. Udogie should have started the game. Udogie should have started the game. Sorry, but we're third on the table now. We're third in the table. We could have been second on 20 points. Look, the table looks good, right? The table looks good for now. But by the end of the day, there's a chance we could be 10th, I think. I'm not sure who is playing who in the other positions behind from 4th to 7th, from 4th to 10th, but I'm sure there's a couple of those teams that are playing each other. But I think a draw was the right result. I don't think either team deserved to win it. But if I'm entirely honest, I thought that for the most part, the second half we weren't that great either. But I think Udogie is clearly the best left winger we have. Clearly. Richalison, all right, lovely flick. If I'm entirely honest, I reckon that ball goes in anyway without Richarlison's touch. Because that's Udogie for you. Mathys Tel comes on, scores a goal. People are going to take that away and say it's another deflected shot, but it's good for his confidence. But I've got to be entirely honest, I'm not happy with the way we set up. They were there for the taking. They're not a good team. They are not a good team. They don't play good football, and they're not a good team. Tottenham could have taken that game in a whole different manner. You know? Interesting finish to the game. If it finishes 2-1, we don't deserve to win. If it finishes 1-0, we don't deserve to lose. 2-2 is probably fair and reasonable, but you know, you got to feel disappointed now because you got the 3 points were there, and all you have to do is hang on for one corner kick. And Vicario, who's kept us in games for the last month, you know, he was in the back of his own net. He was trying to kick the ball out behind the line. But also, I think that the defensive setup there was horrendous. I'm not sure who it was who lost his man at the back post. Can anybody remind me who it was that lost his man at the back post? Sean, we didn't lose. You should be happy. Pathetic mindset. What? What? What are you saying? Who's got a pathetic mindset? I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Thomas Frank, I think, is unhappy. Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that about Thomas Frank? Because I think Thomas Frank sets up. I think Thomas Frank sets up not to lose, and I think that pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Who was it who lost his man at the back post? Johnson, was it? Or Udogie? Mark saying it was Destiny. Luke saying Johnson. Points are points, I think. So we are still pole third. It wasn't Bentancur's fault. I'm being sarcastic. Most fans are happy with. Yeah, oh, sorry, Dietrich. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, listen, bro. Like, I'm furious, man. The way we set up today, I just think it's against Manchester United at home, a team we've had the mate that we've had their number, we've marked their card for the last 2 years. We don't lose to Manchester teams, but we set up to ensure that was the case today. Like, I'm sorry, the first half. If you were watching it with me, unless you disagree, let me know if you disagree. But to me, the amount of times that I see Xavi Simons pick up the ball on the centre circle, on the opposite, like United side of the ring, he picks the ball up there, and then you've got Pape Sarr and Bentancur that are standing 5 yards apart from each other behind Xavi, and neither of them have the permission to move forward. Neither of them. And in fact, when one of them did, when we were doing the horseshoe football in the first half, and one of them went forward, it was Polinia. Pape Sarr, who's had a good season, when he's played well, was in the 10. And you're telling him to stay back, and Polinia naturally wants to stay back because that's what he's good at, but he's the guy who's given the license to get forward eventually. It's dog shit. And you've got Brennan Johnson, who he took on Lopez of Copenhagen. I think it was Lopez, the left back, who's he's like an oil tanker turning, and he thinks he can do the same against Udogie. What are we doing here? Like, Johnson can't take on Udogie, so we're feeding him the ball to expect him to do what Kudus can do. Ridiculous. And on the left-hand side, you have Richalison, who, again, on the very low bar that I set for Richarlison, the very, very low bar, he didn't have an absolute mare when the ball got put into him in the first half. But every time in the second half he got the ball, he underhit it, overhit it, or his trampoline foot came back. Yes, he scored the goal at the end, and I'm happy for him. But I personally think that ball was going in anyway. We'll never know. Maybe we can see it if we can look back at the replay. But I think it's fucking dross. I think it's dross. I think that the way you were setting up at home is horrendous. It's archaic. And I genuinely think that Thomas Frank looks at like a game against United and thinks, I'm Brentford. This is United. Not losing would be a good result here. You're not Brentford anymore, Thomas Frank. You know, Odegaard should have started. Udogie should have started. There's nothing wrong with playing Jed Spence on the right if Pedro Porro needs to have a breather. Because Pedro Porro was awful today. Absolutely fucking awful. You know, his passing's been erratic the last few weeks. It's only against Copenhagen it was really good. But the previous games, Monaco, it was horrendous. Bodo, it was horrendous. Chelsea, it was horrendous. Villa, it was horrendous. Small club mentality management, Maisie. That's what I think. I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. You know, I'm happy we didn't lose, but I'm also furious that we didn't try and win before the 88th minute. And it was only when Man United went down to 10 men that we suddenly went, all right, let's throw a bit of caution to the wind. And then you get the result, but then you can't set up shop at the back. Like, you can't then set up shop at the back for 5 fucking seconds. That De Ligt has got a history of scoring against Tottenham, by the way. He scored in there. He scored in the Ajax game from a header, from a corner kick, not dissimilar, back post. He does that. He's a threat. I don't know. Let's see. Is a super chat? Man of the match. Man of the match, Adam, is... What's OBJ mean? I don't know what that is. Man of the match for me was Odegaard or Van der Ven. I thought Van der Ven was pretty good. I think Van der Ven's challenge was really good at the end there when we were 2-1 up. I think Van der Ven was pretty good today. I think Rombon played pretty well, considering he had a yellow card for most of the game. Who are you saying? Odebear, Micky van der Ven. Will we always be shit until Poch comes back? Yeah, Odebear or Micky van der Ven for me. Don't care. That has to be the most boring Spurs team I've seen in years. This is the thing, Eamon, right? It is boring. It's so boring. It's so boring. Odebear and Udogie are our best relationship in this team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling him Heisenberg. Heisenberg, right? We'll call him fluorine. I looked this up. I actually asked ChatGPT a couple of days ago. I said, what is the chemical element that bonds with everything? I thought it was oxygen. I thought it would be carbon. I thought it would be hydrogen, something like that. Nah, fluorine. Fluorine bonds with everything. So I started calling him fluorine, but I was like, that doesn't work. I need something that works off his name. And then I realized we're talking about chemistry here. Odebear can cook. Heisenberg, right? Chemical compounds. He's the connector. He's a matchmaker. He connects the dots. He's very, very good. Odebear is getting better. And this narrative that he doesn't do anything, or people have made their mind up. Certain people have got certain agendas about Odebear. They want to be right, and so they want to play him down. They retrofit the opinion to fit the narrative. Why is he shit? He doesn't score any goals. Why doesn't he score any goals? Because he's shit. It's cyclical reasoning. He scored a goal against Copenhagen. He would have scored today, in my opinion. I haven't seen the replay, but I think Richarlison's flick was maybe necessary, maybe not. But either way, very, very good. He put the cross in as well for Mathys Tel. He is the difference. When you lose Kudus and you don't have him on the pitch, it's madness. If we'd started that game with Udogie on the left back, and with Odebear at left wing, we would have won that game. I'm angry. It was going in, says West Coast. I think so as well. Fuck this, do a conspiracy theory video instead. I might do one tonight. I got so many more videos to show you guys on the conspiracy. I only got through a few of them last night because we ended up going off on tangents and stuff. I might do a conspiracy video. By the way, guys, if you are interested in conspiracy theory videos, then get yourself over to the Rabbit Hole Ramblings. Let me give you the chat. If that's your thing, it's definitely my guilty pleasure. Then this is the new channel. We do it like once a week, maybe twice a week. Please do smash the subscribe over there. Let's go do some conspiracy stuff. Mate, just quick, sell Vicky, says Skate. Nah, Vicario's been good this year. He's been good this season. I think he's questionable. He's flapping us some corner kicks. He's got to do better in that regard, though. Like, he can keep the ball out of the back of the net with an instinct save, but he can't do anything when it comes to that sort of shit, you know? Easy 500 coins for Vicky. You enjoyed the stream last night, yeah, Hendraset Tiwan. Big up to you, man. Appreciate that. He's shit is your explanation, yeah. Yeah, I might do one tonight. To be honest. Sava thought we bossed it second half. Did he? Well, they didn't set up. They didn't do anything. They were shit. We were shit. They were shit. We were marginally better in the second half, but we should have set the team up much better. You know, it was stupid. Like Richarlison and Johnson, and then you take Mawani off. Why do you take Mawani off, by the way? Absolute madness. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for everyone for coming on. I'm going to go and do a post-match reaction video now. And, yeah, I might be around later on doing a conspiracy show. So keep a lookout. There's the link is there. Please do subscribe to it. It's fun. If that's what you're into, if you want something. We've got 2 weeks now, so there's going to be a lot of rabbit hole ramblings. But, yeah, smash the subscribe over there if that's your thing. It's good fun. But, yeah, I'm going to go and do a bit of ranting on Thomas Frank because I think the tactical setup was dog shit. But, yeah, my takeaway, I thought Mathys Tel was pretty good when he came on. Great finish from Mathys Tel. Great. Well done, Odebear. Well done, Udogie. They were the players that came on that changed things. And they should have been starting. Well, maybe not Mathys Tel, but the other two should have been starting 100%. Richalison should never have stayed on the pitch ahead of Mwani. That was madness. That was obvious in the second half for most of the game. And I think that the tactical setup of the midfielders was dog shit as well. So I'll talk about it in a minute. Like, subscribe, and comment, guys. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.